one last testimony how God is so awesome. I was, about 20 years ago, singing in Birmingham, Alabama. I got ready to go to the platform, and I noticed the security people running back and forth. They said, the governor's coming. So I straightened up my tie and brushed out my suit. And they brought in Bill Clinton. I didn't know who he was. Most people didn't know who he was then, right? So since I was in Birmingham and they said the governor's coming, I assumed he was the governor of Alabama. So when they put him beside me, I went into this long story with him of how much I love Alabama. What a great state Alabama is. I noticed he was puzzled. Why am I exploring the riches of Alabama? And as the evening wore on, they made the introduction. That's when it dawned on me, oh no, this is the governor of Arkansas. It started with an A. But I sang it, and he spoke. I didn't see him again until about 4 months before the election in 1992. I was singing somewhere. He walked into the room campaigning. I thought that was my chance to fix it, let him know I love Arkansas. I walked up to him and said, Governor, you probably don't know me or remember me. He said, I remember you. So he sang for me a year ago in Birmingham, Alabama. I said, how could you remember that? He said, how could I forget? And then I sang for his first prayer breakfast, and he sent me a note on a picture of us greeting each other, how much he was blessed by the music. And he signed it with thanks, Bill Clinton, Governor of Alabama. But let me tell you, as I told you, I ministered, I've been at the White House with President Bush, and it doesn't matter to me what party you're from, they need ministry. And so when the Monica Lewinsky story broke, I watched Bill Clinton aging in front of my very eyes, the pressure. And God impressed me, this Adventist pastor, to send him a message. Because we've known each other, seen each other on many different occasions. So I sent him a message. I said, Mr. President, the Lord has impressed me to tell you to read Psalm 69. Psalm 69 says, save me, O God, for the waters are coming out to my soul. I'm sinking in deep mire where there's no place to stand. The floods overflow me. I'm weary of my crying. My throat is parched. I knew he would identify where David said, those that hate me are more than the hairs of my head. I knew he would identify where David said, Lord, thou knowest my foolishness. My sins are not hidden from thee. And then David said something absolutely incredible. David said, Lord, and administered to President Clinton. Here's what David said, Lord, let not those who seek after you be ashamed because of me. And I was at another function at the White House, and his labor secretary pulled me off to the side. She said, you don't know what happened? I said, no, what happened? She said, the president read that psalm and called a few of us together, his closest cabinet members, and shared with us from Psalm 69 how it had moved him. And he went upstairs to his room and wrote out the first speech that he gave to the American people, where he finally said, I am a sinner, and I admit to you, I did sin. And I was asked to come to the White House to hear the president give this I am a sinner speech. And it was a very surreal moment, because I realized in that moment that God had used me, among many, I'm sure, to nudge the President of the United States to be truthful at a very critical hour. And he sent me a handwritten note. He said, Dear Wintley, at the end, I received your message about Psalm 69. I read it with care and gratitude. I appreciate your wise counsel, your prayers, and your support. I need them all right now.
going to sing it